Hope everyone enjoyed the North American Major, because we've got our favorite plays ready for you. HotN Cold played his heart out at the Major to get his team their first championship. Up against TSM on Cafe, HNC turned up the heat in the kitchen.
Hit the site, and they haven't really accomplished as much as I think they'd hoped they had. They at least got the roamer. That will be big. They don't need to worry as much about the holes above. That'll allow them, I think, a little bit easier access through this tiny hole that was made by Geo.
HotN Cold is itching for a fight through that opening that you'd mentioned, and while he's going to need to just hold off the troops from TSM, he'll be aided by one of those toxic canisters being deployed by Skies. He's got 2 left in 20 seconds. That means that you'll be able to blanket the remaining timer. Just narrowly evading the frag grenade is the HotN Cold once again on his belly. We talked about how important he was going to be, and he's the first line of defense. But right now, TSM just bursts on in. They get so many kills, but pistol out, HotN Cold is gonna clutch! What a huge play from HotN Cold! And he's not the first line of defense, he's the last, Michael. What a showing from him!
While SSG's run at the Major was short, Bosco made good use of his time. Facing elimination, the Bosco just starts gunning to keep SSG alive against TSM.
They're trying to flush out Geo. This could work pretty well, actually. This is the primary focus for them right now, but the problem is Bolo's holding another angle. If they get too aggressive on that window, we could see an immediate trade, but that doesn't happen. Geo is going to get burnt out primarily by the incendiary bolts, so that's going to take him down. Leave us in a 4v4. Good trade from SSG, very tactical trade too. Maybe this is a little bit trickier than I first thought. It was looking like they were just going to push straight in, but they're actually building something a little bit more complex than that. Micro Smoke's now ready to be deployed. Merc, though, is going to be able to find another trade. He's able to eliminate Rampy, but Bosco's right back onto that. Here comes the hop down from Merc, who holds position, but Bosco picking up kills left and right. Everything falls to Merc, now in a 1v2 situation. If he swings this hallway, he's immediately got a player on him, and that's Bosco to finish things off. SSG, once again, refused to go down without a fight.
This next highlight is shout out to everyone on Space Station Gaming for pulling this one off. SSG takes the 20-second meta literally as they go for a 5v5 fight at the final second.
In the wrong spot over top arcade, they could be a dead man. And the players on TSM could find themselves in a good position. They're going to be in a good position regardless, though. We're down to 20 seconds, and nothing's happened yet.
And this is that patience from TSM shining through once again. Chala's going to take a little bit of damage, but he's got Merc in tandem with him. Anyone that hops that window is surely dead. Bolts with the first kill at 10 seconds remaining. It's a harsh execute here for SSG. Canadian rotating to the bathroom. He catches Chiefs off guard. He needs to sprint in and get this kit down, though. 0-0. Does he have the time? He does! Oh my god, SSG! Wow. What is that? Such an impressive offensive round as they hightail it into sight and remove every single speck of TSM from Theme Park.
This next clutch is all about right place, right timing, and a little bad luck for TSM. Thrown in a 1v3 against Bolo, Chala, and Merc, Hyper gets the perfect chance to tie things up.
Quickly, Eclipse under the radar on white stairs. He's able to take out Geo, but not get back to the bomb site. TSM trading admirably so far, leaving Hyper in a final situation now between, what is it, 3 members? Make that 2 as Merc dies. Chala and Bolo against Hyper. Hyper sees 1. The second drops. What a clutch from Hyper. In Pillars, he spent the entire part of the round in that exact location, and it pays off. Dark Zero stealing around, and they tie up the map 4-4.
Luckily for Vertical and HotN Esports, the 20-second meta backfired on SSG in this clip. Pinned down by SSG with time ticking away, Vert makes some breathing room for Oxygen.
Even greater advantage now for SSG, and still lots of skeleton key for thinking need to be able to carve up that ceiling above him and make it really tough for OXG to hang on. In a very common default spot, Vertical is going to play very, I would say, unpredictably. He's waiting for the sledge to walk on in, but he misses one shot, turns, picks them both up, but he's in a one-man stand. Pistol out, 3 kills, and the timer strikes 0. What a clutch from Vertical. Nobody from Space Station could see him. Impressive stuff. Now Oxygen will take their very first round.
We saved one of the best clips for last, from Mr. Bolo himself. Looking to close things out against SSG and secure a final spot, Bolo did just what superstars do.
It seems that TSM's the first to the punch, but Canadian firing back immediately. We're on equal footing walking into the last minute here, which could possibly be our last round unless SSG has something to say about it. They're trying to clear out the lobby area now, but remember, the site is double bar. Bolo with a huge kill here onto Bosco. That's going to remove the Capital.
Bolo, remember, is still over towards the front, fending off any pushes from that direction.
Full smoke grenades now for Chala, and he's so good on time. Only 10 seconds remaining. They each take 10 seconds off. Canadian still outside, though, as he now has blue bar control, but he could get fragged out if Bolo swings at the proper time, but he's playing patiently. They need to get this diffuser kit down. They're all hopping inside. This could be it. Fultz with a big kill. It's all down to Bolo, the man, the myth, the legend. Can he possibly do it? He has the hot mark. Bolo, you have to be able to get the last kill. Can he do it? He does! Bolo with the ace in the very last round.
That's it for this week's Six Pack. While the major season is over, there's always more R6 action to come.